Rat race is a way of life in which people are caught up in a fiercely competitive struggle for wealth or power. Modern work culture is often described as a rat race and everybody is in it. But we forget that even if you win the rat race, you still remain a rat. Maybe the best or the top rated rat, but rat nonetheless. The day you stop racing is the day you win this race. This is important. We often forget that a rat race can be only won by a rat. This is an endless, self defeating, or pointless pursuit. It conjures up the image of lab rats racing through a maze to get the cheese, much like society racing to get ahead financially. The term is commonly associated with an exhausting, repetitive lifestyle that leaves no time for relaxation or enjoyment. The problem with the rat race is that there is no finish line. There is nobody waiting at the end to give you a medal. The wheel just keeps spinning. And the longer you are caught in this cycle of consumption, the more natural it becomes. You forget that it wasn't always like that. How do you get out of it? The first step towards escaping the rat race is being able to see the rat race, to see that you are in this useless pursuit. When you are just trying to keep up, it's easy to burden yourself with a hefty mortgage or an expensive car payment and then convince yourself that that's what will make you happy. But it's important to realize that your stressors are entirely self-inflicted. That's important. Step 1. Dedicate at least 15% of your time to activities that build on your quality of life. Step 2. If you talk to a rat who has been running the wheel for years, he'll tell you that he earns 10 times what he used to, but his quality of life has not improved. Just ask anyone. The more he works, the more he spends, and the faster his income disappears. If you want to escape this vicious cycle, you must learn to save and put aside some money for future. Step 3. Only buy things that add to your quality of life. Step 4. Write down your personal vision and mission of life. Step 5. Conduct regular life quality checks. Buying a house or buying a big house with a yard is okay, but soon you may realize that you got yourself a job as a gardener. At some point, the stuff you own starts to own you. This is important. Life is a journey, not the destination. And you don't want to spend that journey on a treadmill going nowhere. Bhagavad Gita 16:11 describes our situation. Chintam aparimeyam cha pralyantam upashritah kamopabhoga parma etavaditi nishchita. They believe that to gratify the senses is the prime necessity of human civilization. Thus, until the end of life, their anxiety is immeasurable. Where there is a will, there is a way. Make a few small sacrifices. To gain something, you have to lose something. And the thing you are gaining here is life itself. It can save you your health, family, or life itself. What is more valuable than, Therefore, it all boils down to setting your priorities right. Prioritize things that matter most in life.